My advice would be firstly to be very clear about what behaviour you're trying to change, whether it's healthy eating or physical activity, and within one of those areas, what the specific behaviours would be. So I think one needs to start by understanding the behaviour, exactly whose behaviour, when, how, why, and then think about what needs to change the behaviour. So there's a very simple model, the COMBI model of behaviour, which suggests that for behaviour to occur, one needs three things to occur. That is capability to conduct the behaviour, motivation for the behaviour, and opportunity for the behaviour. So the very first step would be almost to make a diagnosis of the behaviour. How do you characterise the behaviour you're trying to change in terms of capability, opportunity and motivation to change that behaviour? The model's a bit more complicated than that because each of those has a subdivision in that you can think of capability as physical capability and psychological capability, opportunity as the physical opportunity to do something, but also the social opportunity, and motivation, the two systems, which is the reflective, the very conscious, deliberative decision-making system, but also the more automatic, which is the more habitual, unconscious, emotional kind of motivation. So that would be the starting point. And then having done that, secondly, would be to think about the whole range of interventions that's open to one to draw on, what functions they play, and to use the behavioural diagnosis as your guide to which are likely to be the appropriate intervention functions. Having selected those, it's then a question of what specific behaviour change techniques would be used to deliver the intervention functions, and depending at what level one was operating, what kind of policy categories one would use to support those interventions. So that basic approach is described in a paper of mine called the Behaviour Change Wheel, open access in implementation science for anybody who wants to find out more about that approach.